Polity and governance is very important subject for both prelims and mains. Especially in the mains, we have general studies paper 2. Okay, approximately around 200 marks will come from the polity and governance. Even if you want to write a better general essay also, you need to have a proper understanding of the institutions that are working in the country. Okay, so for that requirement also you need to have a strong basic details about the polity. Okay, right. So with that context, let us discuss what is constitution. What is constitution? Anybody have an idea what is constitution? All of you are new students for social science? Yes or no? Yes, okay, right. Basically, if any system has to work in any country or society or anywhere, okay, you need to have a proper rule framework, rules and regulations. For example, if there is a sport called cricket, okay, what is important? The proper conduct of the players is important. So how do you ensure the proper conduct of the players? Only by means of system of rules and regulations. Rules and regulations. Without rules and regulations, you can't expect anything to be in a predictable way. Anything to be in a predictable way and stable way. So for that requirement, any system has to operate. It requires to have rules and regulations. So then you can understand, if small sport activity, small institution is requiring rules and regulation, means for a country like India, or when you are managing huge population, definitely the requirement of rules will be more and more consolidated. Are you able to understand? So that's why the basic rule framework, which is essential for the operation of any political system, comes to be known as constitution. It's very simplistic definition. What is important? The rules framework which is required for the operation of any political system, that is called as constitution. Okay, right. So in other words, the constitution is the fundamental law of the land. What is that? Fundamental law of the land. Fundamental law of the land. It is the supreme law of the land. Okay. Then if I ask you, what is the meaning of law? Yes, this is a basic question that may arise in your mind. You may come across the word, the law, frequently many times. But still, you need to have a clear and precise meaning. What is the meaning of law? Because when you are studying for civil services, you need to have a clarity regarding the jargon or vocabulary that you are using in the examination. Okay, right? Then what is law? What is the meaning of law? Law is nothing but a set of rules and regulations. Rules and regulations. Merely existence of rules and regulations is sufficient. Just you are having rules and regulations itself is sufficient. Should it be enforceable or implemented? They should be implemented. Okay. So it means the set of rules and regulations which are enforceable in nature. Enforceable in nature. Then only you can call that particular aspect is called as law. Okay. For example, when you are going on a bike, if you don't wear a helmet, okay, you will be punishable according to which law? Motor Vehicles Act. What is that? Motor Vehicles Act. So Motor Vehicles Act is nothing but law. Why it is law? Set of rules and regulations which is governing your conduct in the society. Okay, and that's why it is enforceable in nature. Enforceable means you have to pay the fine. You have to pay the fine or you have to face the consequences if you don't follow rules and regulations. That's why we are calling it as a law. Are you able to understand? Okay, so this is what the meaning of law. But when it comes to a democratic state, democratic society or democratic state, the law has another important meaning. Tell me, what is democracy? Democracy means what? Yes, it is a system of government which is created by the people. System of government which is created by the people, that is elected by the people, that is called as democracy. Okay. In the democracy, in the context of democracy, law has very, very deeper significance and meaning and importance. Why? Because here in the democratic society, you can call law as the expression of will of the people. What is the meaning of law? Law is nothing but expression of the will of the people. What people want to do, what are the aspirations of the people in the society, those are collectively represented in the form of law. Are you able to understand? Suppose if I ask you, any one of you, do you like violence in the society? Do you like violence? No. Everybody has this kind of consciousness in the society. Everybody will be absorbing the violence. Everybody will be hating the violence. Everybody will be loving the peace. Okay? Then, when the people are collectively thinking about the requirement of peace in the society, that is manifested in the form of, what is this? IPC, Indian Penal Code. If anybody goes against the expectations of the society, those will be punishable. So the will of the people, the opinion of the people collectively manifested in the form of law. IPC. Are you able to understand? This is what the meaning of law. So that's why what is the constitution is about? Fundamental law of the land. This law will be governing all the social, economic and political relationship in the society. What kind of political relationship people will be having in the society, economic relationship and also social relationship in the society. Okay, that is nothing but constitution. Okay, it is not an ordinary law, it is the supreme law. According to this law itself, institutions are created. According to this law itself, the government is elected. According to this law itself, the rights of the people are being protected. This is what called as constitution. Okay, write down the point, write down. Constitution is a set of rules and regulations, the set of rules and regulations which explain, constitution is a set of rules and regulations which explain A, the formation of state, set of rules and regulations which explain the formation of, what is that? State. B, the relationship between people and the state. The relationship between people and the state. Okay, which explain the formation of the state, and B, which explains the relationship between the people and the state. Okay, right.